I have landscaping royalty with me, Paul Bangay. Good morning.
Good morning.
I know you were on the show about 6 months ago with one of your books.
Yes.
Well done on the books because they are doing extremely well.
Thank you
but
very
you've
much.
also just won a gold medal this morning.
I know, and here it is. Can you believe it?
It looks fantastic,
Yeah.
well deserved. This is your
Thank you.
first time at the Melbourne International Flower and Garden Show. Why is it taking you so long to get here?
Oh, look, you know, it's just a lot of work, and I've got very demanding clients, and taking time away from work is a big thing, but it's been well worth it, so I'm glad I've come.
Has it been a little stressful getting a garden like this together in such a short amount of time?
It is. I mean, look, the hardest thing is getting the flowers to grow and bloom at the very same time, and you've got to cram so many in. You need so many plants, so that's the only difficult part.
We've been talking about water issues off camera.
Yeah.
How does that affect the gardens? You're talking about flowers blooming.
Yeah.
How is it affecting? It's been so dry at the moment, or it has been very dry.
Yeah, and we've had the worst summer. It's just been so dry down here in Victoria. But, you know, luckily we've got good water reserves at the moment, so we've been able to water it all up. But you've got to choose the plants very carefully that you use. And here we've used a hydrangea that is quite drought tolerant and takes extreme heat. So it's plant choice.
And your love of formal gardens, where did that come from?
I don't know where it comes from. I'm obsessed with, you know, I travel to Europe every year. I love seeing European gardens. I'm heavily influenced by Europe. But, you know, try and adapt it in a very Australian way.
And you're doing a lot of designs in New Zealand at the moment.
Yes.
How are you finding the climate down there?
They're blessed. I think the whole of Australia should reverse the trend and move to New Zealand. Mild climates, never goes above 30 degrees, and beautiful rain.
New Zealand's moving here though.
I know. I don't know why. I think we should go the other way.
And what type of plants are you using and flowers down there?
Look, you can grow nearly well. Everything can grow in Melbourne. Like it's very cold climates in the winter and sort of mild summer. So lots of perennials, lots of magnolias, and most of the trees you can grow in Australia you can grow down there.
We were talking about European plants before. Do you lament the demise of the European plants?
Look, I think it's a really good thing. I think what we're doing is, I think Australia should remain international, and I think we should become really parochial, where we just use Australian natives. But I think the wonderful trend we're seeing is we're integrating both a lot of native plants and exotic plants, and I think that's where our future lies.
Wonderful. Thank you for joining us here today. And this landscape design that you've designed here for the Melbourne International Flower and Garden Show is titled Tension. Where did that name come from?
It was really about the trend that, you know, we've been very avant-garde with our planting styles and our design styles, and now it's a tension between formal and informal. So there's a whole lot of elements here that are challenging both the formal and informal.
Wonderful. Thank you for joining us today, Paul Bangay. It has been an absolute delight. Got a few showers and storms in Adelaide. Michael and Virginia, I'm going back to a cup of tea now.